have Sundi Joe right here. She is our peer community specialist, and so she helps the guys when they come out if they need to set up doctor's appointments or if they have mental health issues, AA, NA. She finds the meetings for them. She makes sure that they're attending them if they're needing to speak to a vet rep, and whatever they're needing. She's also really great about helping them when they're having emotional problems, because it's hard being locked up 23 years and coming out to this world. It's hard living in this world when you haven't been locked up. So she helps them with that a lot.
If you would have told me even a year ago that I would have been going into prisons and working with inmates, I would have told you were crazy. I'm really passionate about this. It has a special place in my heart because it hits really close to home for me. Being part of the 10-day class when we partnered with Connections to Success was life-changing for me. To be able to be a part of that and work with those men was really amazing. One of the biggest things that the guys learned was how to answer their felony question. And that's really hard when you get out because, number one, you already have the shame of your crime, right? And so you're trying to figure out how to talk to people about that. And we spent 10 days working with them on how to answer that question. And it was really amazing to watch them in day one. They were uncomfortable. One of the requirements is that you have to call each other by your first name. That was really uncomfortable for them because that's not how they know one another. But they created this level of respect with one another, and they became a team. They became a team of brothers who really respected one another, and you could see their confidence build day by day. But one of the things that was cool to me is just to watch these guys realize that they had value. We all know that they're in there for a crime, obviously, and so I think sometimes we as people can separate that and forget that they're still humans, forget that they screwed up, but they're still people. And they respected us because we went in there and we didn't treat them as a number, we treated them as a person. And I say, when you know your value, you make decisions based on that. When you don't know your value, you make decisions based on that. And so just to watch them in that 10 days, recognize that hey, I am valuable. Yes, I screwed up, I take responsibility for that, and now I get to go back into the world and prove myself. That's really exciting to watch. And Alex Earls was talking about one of the guys that he just got out after 25 years. I can't even imagine being in prison for 25 years. I wouldn't make it at night because I have to sleep with a fan, so it just never worked for me. But I can't imagine coming out after 25 years and putting your head on a pillow for the first time, in your life. And he's called me 3 times this week just to say, hey, and here's what I'm doing. And he's so excited to have a job. And I had another guy actually just message me this morning that just wanted to say, hey, I just wanted to thank you for investing in me. They're super grateful. And I said it hits close to home for me because before I was involved in this, the last time I'd ever been to a prison was to visit my father, who was in prison. And he ended up dying of a drug overdose. My uncle was in prison. He got out and died with a needle in his arm in a Hardee's bathroom all alone. And so it hits really close to home for me. And one of the things I'm super passionate about is telling these guys, hey, yeah, you screwed up, but you still have a chance. You still have a chance to be a father to your children. You still have a chance to change the generations. And so I want to do whatever I can to empower them, to give them hope, to let them know you can go back out in the world and still do something that matters. And so every single one of you guys are doing something that matters. And I don't know how we could go into this industry without having some type of compassion. I just want to encourage you today. I know it's probably, I've only been in this job for 5 minutes, so I know it's probably hard to not become jaded in that when people burn you. But I just want to encourage you just to keep moving forward in this, to keep a heart of compassion, to remember that we are working with people, even though sometimes we want to knock them out. But it was a reminder to me too that we're all only one step away from going to prison, really, because we've all done something stupid in our lives, if you sit back and think about it for a second. And so I'm just super excited to be a part of it, super excited that you guys are here. I'm excited that you guys have the passion to pour into others in this industry. So let's keep doing it.